All right,
Recording.
everyone. There we
Okay, there we
go. Episode 20.
go.
We're back. It's Friday, end of the week.
Yeah.
It was a
There
good
we
day
go.
today. Played some road hockey.
Yeah, we did.
Had some OP goals.
Yeah,
You had some OP saves,
I did, and I scored too.
and you
I,
scored. Almost did the one-hand tuck as well. All
I, yeah, yeah,
right, yeah.
It was a good day.
Not a lot of news this week, guys.
Yeah,
We'll
not much.
probably just give our opinions mostly on what happened.
Yeah,
Just a bunch of NHL signings. The NBA has announced their date and when they're going to start. They voted on it, and there's no soccer news at all. And yeah, we're just going to predict the
not
Mike
really.
Tyson versus Roy Jones card,
Yeah.
November 28th, coming up very soon. So, what do you want to get started on,
Oh,
Justin?
I don't know. Let's get started with let's start with the NHL.
All
Because
right,
there's only a couple signings.
right.
Let's start with the New York teams. Actually, no, because all teams are in the East. The Islanders re-signed Ryan Pulock on a 2-year, $10 million contract.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, I gotta give it to Lou Lamoriello, former League GM, by the way.
Yeah,
Let's not forget about that.
exactly.
Gotta give it to him. Pulock is again, he's probably an honorable mention in my top 20 defenseman. He was there, but not right there. But he was close. He's a top 30 defenseman in the league, top 25 for me. And he can play defense. He's a solid defensive defender. Now the Islanders are cap strapped. They have like almost no money, and they still have to re-sign Barzal. So I don't know what they're gonna do. But for the next 2 years, Ryan Pulock at $5
$5,
$5 million per year.
bro.
That's actually really solid.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
can't even lie. That's actually really solid. I actually like that deal a
Bro, you said $5, dude.
lot. Imagine.
Oh man. You know what? As soon as I saw that contract, I'm like, that is overpaid. Like
Overpaid.
the first reaction, I said it was overpaid, but then I realized, yeah, it's okay, but like maybe you could have gone like 3 million for that guy.
Nah.
He's not a top
Right.
not a top 20 defender in the league for me, but it's okay.
If there was no pandemic, he would have gotten more than $5 million.
And they got to re-sign Barzal too, who was a restricted free agent, so this guy could not even be on the Islanders next year.
Yeah.
You know what? Giving Ryan Pulock $10 million the next 2 years might kind of cost you in the end because you might not have enough money for Barzal because they don't have much cap space, do they?
Yeah, but Pulock is probably their best defender, so he's only 26, a right shot defenseman. At $5 million per season, I like that. That's solid. Like, that's really good. 26 right shot defenseman who's actually good. $5 million.
Right shot defenseman who was also making almost $5 million was Cody Ceci on the Leafs.
Yeah, and let's not get into that. So like, I'll gladly take that.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand what gladly take that. Go to the other New York team. The New York Rangers have made two re-signings. They have re-signed Ryan Strome and Brendan Lemieux.
I like that Ryan Strome signing.
Yeah, the Ryan Strome deal is good.
Oh man, that guy's a really good player in my opinion.
Yeah,
definitely a top 30 player in the league for sure, or even top 25 maybe.
Oh, okay. That's slow down there, buddy.
Slow down there.
Top 25 in the league. Ryan Strome. That's okay.
How about in the East? How about in the Eastern Conference?
Okay, in the Eastern Conference. Maybe.
Still,
maybe.
I like the way this guy plays.
Yeah, but top 25. That's
in the East. In the East.
In the East, I don't know about that one, but 2 years, what, $9 million? Okay, yeah.
That's solid.
Yeah.
That's fine. He's been one of their guys since 2013 or 14 when they had that playoff run and they played the Kings. I remember him being there watching that series. So I think it's a great sign. I think it's a good signing. He's also sorry, you cut out. It was like he's more of like a veteran player.
Yeah, he's 27. He's been there. He's been there, done that. So
yeah, right. Makes sense for an re-signing right there.
They still have like almost $5 million in cap space, so maybe they can go out and get someone.
Maybe they can get a defender.
Noah Hannafin, maybe, because they still have Jack Johnson there in a 1-year deal.
Maybe if they let someone go get cap space, maybe they could sign Hoffman.
Maybe that would be insane. Well, honestly, Hoffman at 4.5 for 1 year, that wouldn't be bad at all. But it's like they already have their talent. They have Panarin, Kreider, Zibanejad, Strome, Buchnevich,
Lafreniere,
Kakko. Yeah, I'm just going through the list here. Julian Gauthier, Brett Hound. So like, yeah, they got guys. team's scary, bro. And this team also, yeah. They re-signed Brendan Lemieux
Yeah,
on a 2-year
not
deal.
bad. Not bad.
Not bad at all. He's only 24. and
Exactly. He's still
he's
young.
all right. He's all right. Like, can't get mad at that. Wow,
Yeah.
Panarin's getting paid 11.6. Whoa, did not realize that was that expensive. Holy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, yeah, that's a decent signing, I guess. You can't go wrong with that. Brendan Lemieux, he's probably gonna play third line minutes too. So yeah.
I have one more. I got one more thing for the NHL. I want to talk about the last.
Wait, hold on.
I want to talk about.
There's one more resigning.
Oh,
There's one more resigning. Sorry to interrupt you. The Florida Panthers resigned Mackenzie Weegar
Oh yeah.
on a 3-year deal, 3.25. Now, this one hurts because again, the Leafs were trying to trade for this guy, and apparently the Florida Panthers asked for Andy Johnson and Travis Dermott, and
For
then
that
we could
guy.
get Mackenzie Weegar.
That's a ripoff.
How do you say no to that? I will gladly take that. Dude, Mackenzie Weegar plays on the right side. Now, again, he's the left shot, but he can play on like a TJ Brody type stuff. He's 26. He's one of the best defensive defenders in the league. When you look at
it's kind of a ripoff for the Panthers, though.
Yeah, I know, but like, come on, Dubas, come on. But like, dude, at 3.25, when you look at his Corsi advanced stats, because a lot of people like to look at that, it's absolutely insane. He's good in every department. So
yeah, he is.
But like, yeah, him at 3.25, that's a great contract. But like, yeah,
that's all the NHL signings. I wanted to get into one more thing. There are still a solid amount of UFAs still left on the market.
Yep.
So I want to get into where we think some of the goalies, some of the defenders, and some of the forwards that are left.
Hold on.
Where they might go.
Let me go to free agency here. Cap Friendly is my best friend out here.
Cap Friendly is my best friend too. Yes, kind of sad.
Well, if I could, I know. If I could find it here, I don't even know where it is. Where's the free agent market? Hold on one second.
There's still. We're not going to talk about RFAs. I just want to talk about UFAs, guys that are most likely not going to be back to where they were before.
Yeah. Okay. If I could go over here. Dude, where's the free agency market? Oh, here it is. Okay, free agents. Okay, there we go. Okay. So we got Corey Schneider still on the market.
Right.
Dude, I don't even know. He might just retire. Like,
maybe.
Dude, who's picking up Corey Schneider now? Like, I'm sorry.
Same story could be for Corey Perry too. Corey Perry.
Yeah, well, Corey Perry, that's kind of a different story.
Who do you think? Michael Granlund, Mike Hoffman.
The speedster. Remember Michael Granlund, the speedster?
Yeah. Mike Hoffman still there. Duclair.
Hoffman's still there. Vannon, Carl Soderberg. Excuse me. Soderberg.
Still a lot of free agents, but where do you see
Jimmy Howard?
Where do you? Yeah, Jimmy Howard, Brian Miller, Craig Anderson. But where could these guys be going? That's the question that I have.
No, man. Like, when you look at Connor Sheary, him in New Jersey, like, maybe to, like, start getting the points back up, because, like, again, the Devils are a young team, but, like, maybe you could just slide in there. He's 28 years old, so he's just hitting his prime. Him in New Jersey. That's what I was saying, too. Like, Hoffman in New Jersey or, like, Detroit. Like, dude, I know Detroit's, like, not great. But dude, if they could get Hoffman and then trade him at the deadline to get assets, there's nothing wrong with that. So him in Detroit, because Detroit has cap space too, So Sammy Vanden's a right shot defenseman who could play left. Dude, he's still on the market. A lot of teams like right shot defensemen. Travis Hamonic, he's still on the market. Eric Holla, maybe he goes back to the Hurricanes. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Zdeno Chara's probably gonna retire.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I think he still wants to play another season. He wants another cup. I feel like, what the Bruins are gonna do? I think now they're gonna, like, just keep trying. I think this is their last chance this year to try and go for a Stanley Cup, because they were so close 2 years ago, and they were also, or like last year, and they were also close, not too close this year. Maybe they go past first round, but I don't know. Maybe I don't think they're gonna stop. I don't think Charles is gonna retire. He wants one more decent playoff run.
Yeah. Looking out here, Dale Weiss is still on the market.
Oh, we got rid of him. He was good. He was good in the playoffs 2014. That's it.
He had 5 points in 23 games last year.
That's good. We dropped him. Good.
Yeah.
Good job, Montreal. Make room for Josh Anderson.
Yeah, that is true. I think that's it, honestly. for the
Yeah. Oh yeah, we said this. We hope that the Pittsburgh Penguins sign Jimmy Howard, please.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll happen.
And another top free agent, Anthony Duclair.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Where do you think he could be going?
I think he goes back to Ottawa. I think him in Ottawa.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be on a rebuilding team. I don't see him going. But I did say before in the past I could see him in a Pittsburgh Penguins jersey.
Yeah, you have said that. But again,
maybe play on the second or first line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but dude, they don't have money though. That's the problem.
Yeah, they only have like $3 million cap space.
Less than that now. It's like
1.5 now.
Yeah, like something like that. It's not good. It's bad. It's bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I got one more thing for the NHL. Ovechkin was talking about this week. He was asked where he's going to end his career, and he said he wants to play a few more years in the NHL, then he wants to finish off in the KHL. Pretty surprising stuff from Ovechkin.
That is surprising.
He wants to. How many seasons do you see Ovechkin playing in the NHL?
Well, his contract ends. It's funny because
he's going to be a free agent next year.
Yeah, I was looking at the free agents for next year and like 2 years from now, and he's free agent next year. I think he signs like a 2-year deal, maybe like a 1-year deal, and then I think finally he goes back home and plays in Russia. He had such a great career too. I think he's like top 10 like all-time goal scorer, something like that. Definitely, because he's over 700 now. Yeah.
So he's had a great career. He finally got a Stanley Cup too. So, you know what? Playing another couple seasons in the NHL and then going to the KHL, honestly, what can you go wrong with that? But the problem is, where do the Capitals go from when Ovechkin's gone? Who do they have to build up? Do they really have any young talent?
Well,
no.
Okay, look. Okay, so let's see here. Let's analyze the Capitals for a second.
Yeah.
If I can find them. The Washington Capitals. Okay, so look, they have no money left. They have Ovechkin, who's 35, so he's no. Backstrom, who's 32, no. Kuznetsov is only 28. I feel like he's like 30.
I know.
he's only hitting his prime now. Oh my.
TJ Oshie.
Oshie's 33. Tom Wilson's only 26. That's shocking.
John Carlson.
Yeah, Carlson's 30 though.
Justin Schultz.
Schultz too, but he's like 30. Oh, yeah, he's 32. Brendan Dillon is like 29. So guys here that are like younger and hitting their prime is Kuznetsov, Jakub Vrana, who's on my fantasy team last year, who's actually pretty solid. I don't know why. Tom Wilson, 26, and they have Samsonov.
Yeah, but the thing, and they have Lundqvist, but they don't have. That's the thing I was saying. They don't have. Yeah, they don't have anyone that's young. They don't have. Yeah. They don't have young guys that they can develop. Like that team might have to go into a rebuild as soon as Ovechkin's gone, bro.
Well, they did draft Henrik Lapierre. He's probably going to play on the Canadian junior team in the World Juniors this year.
Yeah,
so
I think he is.
That's solid. Their draft, like they got Connor McMichael. That's not bad at all. Damian Wyatt. Brett Leeson, Cody Clark, he's a top prospect in their organization. Like, dude, it's not bad.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like they could do more. I feel like the Capitals can do more.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They're well. Again, they already won a cup, so this is what happens after you win a cup. Like, it's kind of like okay.
Like watch Tampa Bay like in the next couple of years have to not make the playoffs. They might have to rebuild. It's a lot like this. Like same thing with the Bruins. Like they might have to go into a rebuild with their defense because their defense is terrible.
Look at what happened. They made the Stanley Cup final last year. They're not so great this year, and now next year on the brink of maybe not making the playoffs. So it's a
lot of people are saying that they're going to be a wild card team next year.
What are you saying?
A lot of people were saying that they were going to be a wild card team next year.
Yeah.
And not even be top 3 in the East or, so.
Dude,
I don't know.
Look at this. Dude, honestly, forget what we said about the Lightning. Dude, Vasilevsky is only 26. Look at this. Vasilevsky's 26. Mikhail Sergachev is only 22. Hedman's only 29.
What? Hedman's 29?
Eric Chernak's only 23. Look at this. Steven Stamkos 30. Kucherov's not even in his prime. He's 27. Points only 24.
Oh my!
Yanni Gourde's only 28.
Okay, guys, just forget what we said about the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Anthony Cirelli's only 23. Coleman's 28.
Cirelli's a UFA, is a RFA though. Dude,
like, forget what we said. Like, I didn't
forget
realize
what we said. That's the Boston Bruins, and And the Capitals. Exclude
yeah.
Tampa. That team's still going to be good for the next couple of years.
That seems very fine.
But yeah, going back to what we were saying on Washington, yeah, I don't know. That team's going to have some
I don't know.
struggles if when Ovechkin leaves. So
Yeah. See,
when
like
the
the
time
Leafs
comes,
here,
that'll happen.
their future is bright.
Yeah.
Everyone's young. Everyone's young.
Same thing with the Habs too. Like they got
Yeah.
Suzuki, they got Kotkaniemi as well.
Yeah.
Like they have a lot.
Anderson's
Interesting.
still young too. What is he? 26? What's
Yeah.
Anderson? Yeah.
Exactly.
Young teams are. See, I know I hate on the Leafs a lot because they're my favorite team and I'm hard on them because I want them to win. But it's like, again, I also got to think about the future. Like these guys are only 22, 23.
I know Matthews is only like Matthews technically is not even in his prime yet. If you think about it,
Matthews is like 22 and scoring 47 goals. Imagine in the next 6 years when he actually hits his prime. How many is he going to score? 60?
Yeah.
He's going to get better.
Maybe for sure, yeah.
Marner's going to be a better passer, maybe hopefully a better goal scorer. He's only 20.
Because everyone's all. I mean, we were both even hard on Marner, but you also got to remember he hasn't even reached his prime either.
Dude, Riley, what's Riley? What 25? He's not.
He's like a lot of people don't think about the long term. You got to think about it.
Yeah, you also got to think about
these players are still young. They still like their playoff experience isn't really high. It is high because they make it, but they don't go far because they're young. That's why it's good that they sign these veteran players like Wayne Simmons, who's been there, Joe Thornton, who was very close against Pittsburgh and almost going to the final against the Bruins, and
Rasmussen. 20 years
Jason
old.
Spezza is there too. Like that's pretty solid. I honestly saw like maybe the Leafs signed Corey Perry like for a very cheap contract.
Yeah, but they have no money.
They already have enough wing. That's the thing. They already have enough wingers.
Yeah, we have no money. So it's like I don't even know. Do you want to talk about the 10 worst contracts in the NHL?
Yeah, let's go. I want to focus on a couple of them, not all. Not not the top 10.
Okay. Which ones do you want to focus on? Because I don't.
All right, so I want to go into one of them. I think it was one of the worst ones. Mike Matheson's contract.
No. Yeah.
That is.
What's his contract? I know
not a great contract. It's not.
Hold on, I got Cat Friendly here. My best friend out here. Hold on, Cat Friendly. Oh, okay. Here we go. Michael Matheson. Look at this. Here. 6 years. 6 years. Right. $4.875 million every single year for the next 6 years.
That's like
just think about it. Almost $5 million for the next 6 years.
That's like 25 million.
That's like 20. Yeah, 20.
For Mike Matheson.
Mike Matheson. Just think about that.
Come on, man.
Hasn't been good. Like
it hasn't been great. Okay. It hasn't been good at all.
Yeah, like okay, sure. You could say he's played on Florida, but again, Florida has good defense.
Isn't he on the Penguins now?
Yeah, but like when he was on the Panthers, like he had Yandel. He had what's his name? I always forget his name, man. The other top defenseman. He was on my fantasy team. I forgot now. Oh, Aaron Ekblad. Yeah, like they have good defense. They have good defense. It's like so you can't blame their defense or what they do. Like they're not okay. They're a decent run. They're a decently ran organization. The only thing that makes them look bad is their fans. But like they have Barkov, they have Huberdeau, like they have Hornquist, like they won that.
They have Nolan Achari. He's okay.
So, scored 20 goals. Yeah. So like like you can't blame like the Florida defensive coach for anything. Like they already have two solid defensemen. It's not Mike Matheson is just not a good player. Like,
it's also a bad contract. I also wanted to. I think there was another one before there. I think the last one I wanted to get into was the Drew Doughty one.
The Drew Doughty one?
Oh yeah, okay. I think that was signed when? I think it was 2016.
I want to say it was. I'm not quite sure.
2016. I think it was. It was.
Oh yeah, I want to say it was.
I think it was 2016.
No. Wait, 2018, I think.
Oh really?
Because he signed for 8 years, $88 million.
Yeah.
And it goes through the 2026 season. So 2018 plus 8 would be 2026.
Yeah. That's right? $11 million a season.
Yeah, $11 million
for the next like 8 years or something.
Yeah.
It's But the thing I don't know why they went for that kind of contract, even though if it was 2018, because let's be honest, that team hasn't been great the past 3 years. I think they made the playoffs in 2017.
17, yeah.
but that was it.
I think they made
2018.
it 18 too. Didn't they make it in the? Then they lost in the first round.
I think it
To
was
the Vegas
maybe
Golden
to Vegas. I think they played Vegas in the first round.
Yeah, I think
something
so.
like that.
I think so.
I think they just missed 2019 and 20. But again,
No. They missed by a
oh yeah,
large
they missed
No, they're
by a
bad.
mile. Don't worry. Oh man, but just like you
They're
in
bad.
penalties, they just missed.
It's true. True.
Yeah. So
That is true.
the thing, yeah, I don't know about that contract. It's really
Again,
paid a lot, but here's the thing: right now he's their star player and Kopitar. Like those are the only two left from that team that won the Stanley Cup a couple years ago.
That's it, really. But again, like you can't. Okay, I hate when people want to say, "Oh, this contract's bad," because again, when it's signed, again, he was their best defenseman when they won the playoffs. When they won the playoffs, well, actually they did, but they actually won the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
So, like, sure, you want to say, okay, he's overpaid now, but that's with basically every long-term. See, this is how I see it. This is how it is for every long-term, 7-8 years, a contract. Like when Pietrangelo signed that deal, what was it, 7 years?
7
years.
He's
He's 30 now. In 7 years, when he's 36, he's not going to be as good as he is now. So people are going to say in 6 years, oh, the money is not worth it now. But when he signed it, yes, it was worth it. That's what Doughty was when he signed the contract. $11 million because he was a top defensive, probably top 3 to 5 defenseman in the league when he signed the contract. Now, with this long-term deal, now at this point, it's going to be like when it's like 2023, 2024, you're going to look at it and be like, maybe they shouldn't have signed him long-term. But again, it's Drew Doughty, and when you're a free agent, you can ask for the long-term extensions. So, again, when he signed it, it made sense. But again, at the tailing end of the deals, you're gonna look at it and be like, it's not great. But that's how every long-term
you're also gonna think, well, how is he gonna be when he's like 35 or 36?
Yeah, how is he gonna be? Yeah,
you got to think about the long term. Like, sure, yeah, he's great now, but you got to remember, how's he gonna be? How's he gonna be in the next 5 years? Like, imagine, like, let's say, for an example, imagine Carey Price. Like, he's done with the Habs, right? And he's right now. What is he? He's 33.
Is he only 33?
He's 33 right now.
I thought he was like 36.
Yeah, no,
he's only 33, dude.
He's 33.
He's gonna play for like another 5-6 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Do more Carey Price.
He's gonna be on the Habs for a while. Probably doesn't want to retire. Who's gonna take that contract? You got to remember in the long again the long term. You gotta look at the long term. Carey Price is gonna be there for so long. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. He's technically right now kind of in his prime. Maybe a couple years ago he would have been in his prime. But how's he going to be in the next – he's got 6 more years with the Habs. How is he going to be in the next 4? You got to think about that.
Yeah.
Like, they locked him up big. I think he was there for 10 years or plus or something.
Yeah, something like that. He's getting paid $10.5 million.
Deserved. Well-deserved, for sure. Definitely a top 5, top 10 goalie in the league.
Top 5. Not top 10. Top 5. Yeah, top.
Yeah, so it makes sense. But again, you got to look at the long term. Same thing. Well, again, Henrik Lundqvist, too. They had the Rangers. He was with the Rangers pretty much his whole career, and now he's gone.
They had to buy him out because of the contract. They had to buy him out.
The contract was way too big.
Because at the tailing end of the deal, they were like, we can't pay this.
And he wasn't even playing that great. He wasn't playing that great. He wasn't even playing.
2 other goalies. Yeah.
He was the backup. This
is what happens with the contract.
Exactly.
This is what happens.
That's why you got to look at the long term as well.
Yeah.
You can't just say, "Oh, he's good he's really good right now." Got to remember
you also got to think about what's going to happen in 6 years, 5-6 years. You know. So again, like contracts are hit and miss at the tail end of the years. Because again, some players can still be good when 6 years later end their contract. I could still see like Sidney Crosby being good in the next 6 years. Maybe not as good as he is now. I don't even honestly. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, whatever. Crosby's gonna be 39 in 6 years.
Okay.
With those injury problems, I don't know, man.
But what's a good example of that? You could say.
What, of like a long-term deal? Well, again, right here.
Okay, how about Brendan Gallagher? They the Habs locked him up for I think six more years.
Yeah, but the contract just started. How about like the Patrick Kane and the Jonathan Toews deals? Like those deals are still good. They're only getting paid what? Well, okay, I shouldn't say only. How much money are they getting paid? Yeah, 10.5 per. Dude, the contracts. This is an example of you really don't know what's going to happen. Yeah. But they sometimes turn out good. Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews are still playing well. And for 10.5.
The problem now is that their team's going into a rebuild. That's the thing.
Yeah, but they're only getting paid at what, 6.9 now because their signing bonuses already got paid, I'm pretty sure. So it's like, dude, these contracts here at the tailing end of the contracts, they're fine.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
that some contracts, they're just hit or miss, you know?
yeah.
So when the Doughty deal, sure, people can say, okay, he's overpaid. But when the time he signed it, he was a top 5 defenseman in the league. So it's like you can't really hate that.
Yeah.
Because when he signed that, you're like, okay, $11 million for Drew Doughty. That's what he deserves. Everyone, no one said he's overpaid at the time.
But then now, but look at now, how
that's what happens in contracts when
like
they get older.
they didn't even make the 2014 playoff format. They were like bottom 25. So
they're rebuilding. So it's like,
yeah.
you know, another example. Ante Kopitar, he's still playing well. He's getting paid 10.5 at the tailing end of his contract here. Actually, it was still 3 more years. He's still playing well. So it's like, you know, you don't really know.
I think that's it for the NHL. We went on a little rant there.
Yeah, we did.
So we'll move on to one NBA topic today. So it was announced that the NBA will start on December 22nd during Christmas. 72 game season. Honestly, might do the free agency after the draft or just before. So
yeah.
And apparently each team's gonna have $109 million. Each team for a cap space.
Really?
That's what I saw.
Goodness. Wow. Okay.
Something like that.
Wow. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Okay then.
So I'm excited. I'm really excited to see the Raptors this year. Can't wait.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
For that first tip off. But how's that gonna work? Because apparently the Raptors are gonna play in Kentucky or New Jersey.
Or Kansas City. It's okay. They still got time. They still got like a month, 2 months.
And apparently they might have fans too. Like they might have some courtside fans or some fans that are in the arena.
Yeah.
I think it's still too early. They're making money, right? They're making money because it's going to be on TV. It's there.
Yeah, but they're still losing money too.
They're still losing money, but like they're going to have more money if they started like December. And then if they didn't start in December and they started in January, they wouldn't make as much money as they would now. And it's also going to be on track because the Olympics, remember, they're also in the summer. And if they get the finals done by like June, July, it'll be the Olympics, and then they can go right back to a normal schedule starting in October. Maybe even just skip the preseason.
Yeah, maybe. That could be.
Yeah, but back to what we were saying. It's gonna start during Christmas, like literally a month and a bit. It's like, and then we're gonna have NBA back. Like.
Yeah, that's gonna be insane. I can't wait. And again, I called this actually. December 22nd makes the most sense because they need to have the most games possible.
And 72 games. That's a good amount of games.
Pretty solid.
Definitely be done by like April, May.
Because dude, that Western Conference, man, they need as many games as possible, dude. And again, it's another year of Western Conference being harder to play in than the Eastern Conference. Like it's so bad. Oh, like when has there been a time where the Eastern Conference has been tougher than the Western Conference?
The Western Conference in the NBA is really like
it's just
look at this year. Golden State is there. Mm-hmm. They got Utah's starting to come up. The Nuggets,
Denver,
Clippers, the Lakers. Oh man, like Clippers, maybe the Rockets too. Maybe the
Mavericks.
Rockets.
Dude, the
Mavericks. Oh man, it's tough. Seriously.
Timberwolves, if they can get hot, because they still got good players there.
And they have the first pick, so.
Yeah. I was gonna say something now. I forgot. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for it to start.
Yeah, I can't wait for that too.
The question though, where do you think the Raptors are gonna play?
I really don't know. That's a really toss up. That's a toss up. I don't know.
Because I remember some people are saying they should just have another bubble, but like.
Yeah, but that's no way.
There's not going to be much fans anyway. If you just put the Raptors in America, like they can travel. They're not going to have to quarantine because they're in the same country. Like, they'll have them isolated from everyone, like just put in a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get this done. They're smart, the NBA. Like, they did really well with the bubble, and they'll do really well with this.
True, but again, there's still a presidential election going on, so who knows? Because right now it looks like Biden's gonna win the thing. Yeah. So it's like if Biden wins, maybe Biden and Trudeau, the Canadian Prime Minister, can maybe agree on some sort of deal to open the border for sports teams.
Because the NHL is gonna start soon too, and we have a bunch of Canadian teams as well.
Yeah, so like maybe they can come to an agreement of like maybe just sports traveling teams, and they can just travel from like one
Yeah,
country to
maybe.
another. Maybe. So I don't know. Again, I'm no news analyst. I'm just here just brainstorming ideas.
Yeah,
But like yeah. So like yeah. I don't know. There's multiple scenarios to where this can happen. Yeah. Another
agreed.
thing. Wait, are we done the NBA topic? Are we done the NBA?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to go to the OHL real quick. I forgot if we talked about no body checking.
Yeah, we did. I think.
I'm pretty sure we did. I forgot to say this on the other episode. Dude, the no body checking makes absolute zero sense. First of all, when you hit someone, it's going to be like, what, 2 seconds where you just forcefully hit them, then that's it, right? Now, again, if you're going to eliminate body checking, why don't you eliminate face-offs because you're not 6 feet apart, net front battles because you guys are still shoving in front of the net, puck battles in the corners, right? And why don't you just eliminate sitting on the benches beside the ring, like when you have to go on the ice, because that's not
Yeah.
6 feet apart. So it's like, what does
The thing
body
is,
checking gonna do? What is body checking
excuse
gonna
me.
do?
I think they were saying that they want to have like the reason why they took out body checking maybe because of their injuries, but if they did that because they want to keep the each players from each team separate, yeah, like what you said, there's going to be face-offs, there's going to be tie-ups, like
even
there's going to be scrambles. Like it doesn't make any sense. If that was the case and they were scared of coronavirus and there was no hitting, yeah, that would make sense. But maybe if they did take it out because of injuries. But you also got to remember the development. They're going to go in the OHL and they're going to have a blast. They're going to have a really good time because there's no hitting. You don't have to worry about getting killed. You can just do these dangles. All the guy can do is just shove you off the puck. And once they develop and they go in the NHL, what if one of them gets rocked and it's over?
Yeah.
And maybe their career's over.
That's
they don't because they don't remember. Oh, we don't hit it. They hit in the NHL, and this guy's career is over in like his first 2 seasons. It's stupid to take out hitting. Like that's what like the development of the players is I feel like it's more important.
Yeah.
Like
it makes zero sense. Like
it doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't make. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Like I just wanted to bring that up. Is there anything else?
All right. I want to go into this. So we're gonna start talking about a little bit of boxing stuff, guys.
Oh, boxing. Okay.
Yeah, probably one of my favorite sports, definitely. So fun to watch.
Wait, hold on. So you would prefer boxing over the NFL?
Yeah.
Okay. No, just keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. Just keep going.
Yeah. Anyways, so there's a bit. I'm pretty sure all of you know that Mike Tyson coming out of retirement to fight, 54 years old, looking like a beast, gonna fight another beast in Roy Jones Jr. Two of the greatest champions of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, definitely top 20, top 15 each for both of them. Like they're so like Mike Tyson, bro. He's got that KO power. Roy Jones, he can slip those jabs.
Yeah.
But who's gonna win that fight?
It's come on. It's not even a question. It's gonna be Mike Tyson.
I think Mike Tyson's gonna KO him in like the 5th round. It's supposed to be in 8 rounds. They said at the beginning it was gonna be an exhibition, but they removed it because I know Roy and Mike want to both just go after the other one. I know Mike Tyson's looking for the KO, so yeah. And apparently, a couple weeks ago, or I think it was a month ago, that Roy Jones threatened to pull out because I feel like he was scared of Tyson, but I don't know if that's true. Maybe. But I'm really excited for this. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Oh yeah.
But so we both said Mike Tyson's gonna win.
Yeah, he's gonna win that. He's gonna win that.
Yeah,
it's not even fair.
It's gonna be a massacre.
It's gonna be quick. I think it's gonna be 3 rounds and then it's over. Mike Tyson, dude, come on.
But with the main card, there's also an undercard / co-main event. So we broke it out in August or I think it was July that Nate Robinson was gonna fight Jake Paul from YouTube, former NBA player versus YouTuber. You know what? Great marketing strategy by the promoters of this fight to have Jake Paul there and to have Nate Robinson there as well, former NBA player. But Jake Paul's gonna win that fight.
Yeah,
Come on. As much as I dislike Jake Paul. He's gonna beat Nate Robinson.
Yeah, he's gonna beat Nate.
Who's been in the sport for like 4 months, and Jake Paul's been there for like 2 years. Come on.
Yeah.
Like maybe if Nate Robinson looks good on the pads, that's great. But I don't know. We also got to remember Jake Paul looks good on the pads too. but not everyone can look good on pads. So it all matters.
Yeah.
It all matters what happens in the ring. Like
Yeah.
some guys,
That's a
oh
good
yeah,
point,
I can
yeah.
hit the pads really fast, and then they just get knocked out in the first round. I don't know.
That is true.
Because you got to
Yeah,
remember
Jake Paul.
we have no idea how Nate Robinson fights because this guy's
seen him.
NBA player. He's never fought before. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking, honestly, Jake Paul's gonna knock him out. I feel like Nate Robinson's gonna have a weak chin, so Jake Paul's gonna get him like somewhere right here, and it's over,
Mm-hmm.
or it's a TKO, like KO or TKO in like the first.
TKO, yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Like they're gonna have to stop the fight. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Man, what do you think?
Oh, basically took the words right out of my mouth. I'm not even gonna bother explaining it. I agree with you on everything.
So we both got Mike Tyson winning, and we both got Jake Paul winning. I can't wait. Are you gonna watch?
I probably will.
Definitely.
We typically disagree on like a couple matchups for the NBA and NHL stuff, but sometimes we agree on some matchups, and I think I'll agree with you on this one. Both.
Yeah.
I
can't wait. And there's gonna be so many more fights too. Oh man.
Yeah. Just one thing before we end the podcast. Barcelona. I forgot to mention this.
Okay.
Barcelona takes the dub in Champions League once again. Now they did play 11 Dynamo Kiev, who were 11 men down because they were all hit by coronavirus. So they had
Yikes!
only
Yeah,
like 13
it's
players.
bad in Europe, bro.
It's bad.
It's pretty bad,
It's
but
bad.
they're still playing. They're somehow still.
And Dynamo Kiev almost tied the game. Barcelona scores. Messi scores, of course, in the 5th minute by a penalty. I cannot do that. Piqué scores. Oh, Piqué actually does something well.
PK.
Yeah, Piqué. He scores too. Okay, 2-0, right? It was like the 69th minute. Nice.
Yeah.
And then Dynamo Kiev scores, and it's like 2-1. It's like, please no. Don't. Dude, you're facing a team that doesn't even have like half of their players. Like, please. And then Barcelona somehow wins the game 2-1. So it's like, okay, sketchy again. Every game that Barcelona plays is sketchy somehow, but they're still winning.
It's a team that they should be beating like 5-0.
Like yeah, so it's like, it's sketchy, but hey, a win's a win. It's in Champions League,
a win's a win.
We'll take it.
But yeah, I remember the way that Europe's going right now. It's not great. Like they're pretty much in a second lockdown.
Yeah.
If you think about it. Over there, like the cases are really bad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I remember seeing on Instagram that there was this huge rainstorm that just took out this field. Literally, they had to had a bunch of people blow drying it, sweeping all the water off the turf, and they somehow started playing. It was
and the team won. It was Villarreal against some other team in the Europa League, I think, and they still won 4-1. So it was like, okay, hard work pays off. But I think that's it. Aston Villa plays on Sunday against Arsenal. And I think that's it.
I think that's it for our podcast. All right, guys. Yeah. Well, that's been episode 20. We'll see you guys on Monday, hopefully, because hopefully the homework doesn't just shoot us doesn't shoot us right in the face.
Yeah. Well, next week is the last week, so maybe. Hopefully not. I think that's it.
All right, so we'll see you guys on Monday. This has been
sure.
episode 20. See you guys on Monday. Take care and peace.
Peace.